What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Ace's Place 22, where I'm Ace, and this is my place 22! Try to put that in there very subtly, so if you don't hear me say the 22 part, let me know in the next video. But here we are, very exciting. This is a toy show pickup video, and yes, it's already been a month since the very last toy show that I went to, and here we are talking about this one already. And there's a whole bunch of random, awesome, cool stuff, in my opinion, right here to look at and talk about. But if you don't mind, please liking and subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. And now that that's out of the way, let's talk toys. So usually once a month in my local area of New York, Saratoga specifically, there is a toy show at I think it's at the Elks Lodge here in Saratoga, New York. And it is fantastic. It's absolutely awesome. There's a lot of the same vendors there. They switch out and they have new people come in once in a while. So you never really know what's going to be there. You can have a general idea, but it changes up quite a bit, which makes the hunt really fun. I've been going since maybe April of this year, 2025, into October. Here we are. This is the October toy show. So there we go. Maybe I should label it that when I'm doing these as like which month it is. So this is the October 2025 toy show. There we go. Where do I even begin? Right here. You know what? We're going to start right here. So I have often wondered, who is the person behind this toy show? I don't have Facebook or any social media like that other than my YouTube and a Snapchat account to promote my YouTube. But I had no idea who ran the facility or the function. But the other day I did look up online just to double check what day it was, and I saw in the comments someone saying something like, "Thank you, Paco." And I was like, Paco, huh? That name's might be important. I don't know. So as I was buying some Hot Wheels, I'm not showing them off here because they are gifts for a certain someone and I don't need them to see them here in the video. But they're just Hot Wheel cars, pretty neat ones. But as I was buying them, I asked the woman, do you know, like, by chance who runs this place? And she's like, oh yeah, that's my husband. He's right here. And I was like, well, oh my God, what are the chances of that? Pretty awesome. So they had a business card. I don't know how well that'll come in. There we go. Paco right there. Into sticks. I buy toys. I might get a hold of this guy and see what's up. But here is a QR code if anybody wants to scan that and get a hold of him and see if he sells them as well. I'm sure he does. I bought some cars off of him. But I asked him... This was after I had met him and introduced myself. When I was leaving the toy show, I had asked him, hey, would it be all right with you at the next one that you guys do here in November if I walk through here with, you know, my phone and record this and put it on my YouTube channel and stuff? And he was all about it. He said, absolutely, go right ahead. So as many times as I've said, I want to record these toy shows, I'm always apprehensive because I don't know if if it's allowed or not. With inside of these, private buildings. But now that I've got the permission from the guy that runs the place, I will definitely be recording the next toy show that I go on. So it'll be very awesome. I can't wait. But there you go. There's that. I don't remember which order I bought all this stuff in, so we'll just kind of jump around. First off, my daughter's birthday is coming up at the end of October, and she is a big fan. There's a guy that does drawings, or he has drawings already there, but today I bought this one off of him that was already there. I love Nightmare Before Christmas, and of course for spooky season you got to have Shock, Lock, and Barrel from Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it was like $3 for that. I don't think that's a bad price for a penciled sketch like that. But he was able to do a on-the-spot commission for me, which was so radical. For $3, I gave him $5 for this specific one. I don't have it up here now. I was just kind of looking around to see if I had it. He drew Garfield for her with Odie in the background, and it's a very nice looking picture, and I'm going to give that to her for her birthday. Pretty exciting for that. And then I think we'll just go to the Simpsons one because I think that's the order we're going to jump into. So here we go. We got some Simpson toys right here to look at. A couple of months ago at one of the toy shows I went to, they had... Oh, my light turned off. Oh, well. They had... let me actually... We'll take a little breather here for a second. All right, now we're back the way we need to be. I'm not really sure exactly what I was saying before I paused it there to let my light charge. But anyways, when a couple of months ago we were there and I picked up one of these Simpsons figures in box. It was Ned Flanders and it was for $5. And I was like, holy crap, that's a really great deal. I usually pay like $10 for these in box. So a $5 one was really great, and I didn't have a Ned Flanders. So, and also at that same time, the same seller had this character, Lenny, in box. I don't know why at the time I didn't buy it, so I could have two of them and then unbox one and leave one in box. My brain just wasn't functioning, because for $5, that's really well worth it. But luckily today, when I was at the toy show, this is his actually, this is the one I bought off of that same guy, and there's the blue sticker. I immediately remembered that. It's on the Ned Flanders one still. But this is Lenny, one of Homer's best friends. And there's all the other figures, yada, 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 yada. But this is what I picked up for $5. So with that being said, I'm actually going to give this to my daughter and let her be surprised that she can have a Simpsons figure and she gets to open one of the old ones. So she'll be very, very excited for that. And the only reason I have two of them out is to show that I have two of them. Big flex. Big, big flex. The same seller had these rubber-styled Simpson figures. Now, they are literally just bendy wire. They're not the best in the world. But he had a Homer, like a work suit, work outfit Homer. The lighting is not very good, even though it's on. And then there is Mr. Smithers. Mr. Smithers? That's not his name. They don't call him Mr. Smithers. It's just Smithers. And then here is Homer's other best friend, Carl. So I got Carl and Lenny in two different ways here. But these, again, are just flat kind of styled rubbered figures. I think I paid $2 a piece for them, right? 2, 4, 6. I paid $2.50 a piece for them. Break it down like that. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't have any of these in my collection except for a Bart one. So these are pretty rad. And actually, you know what? I wanted to... Let's see if we can actually... Here we go. Let's do Homer. So these figures, even though they're all marked up and stuff like that, you can actually kind of clean them up pretty good if you have one of these magic sponges, the Mr. Clean one. It should, I'm saying, but it might not. Let's try it right here, live, on recorded camera. Yeah, see it come right off his fingers, kind of? I probably should have made it a little bit more wet, but that's alright. For the most part, though, it's coming right off. Give it a good soak, too, in like a warm sink if you really desire. This thing's falling apart because it's too dry. But, yeah, the blue's coming right off on his eye. Let's see if we can scrub it right off. Yeah, we did. Do the helmet. Yeah. So, yeah, clean them up pretty good, and they'll look good on the shelf. So, these are from, like, 2002, 2001, I think. Around the Playmates era when they got The Simpsons. So here we go. Same as these, the World of Springfield figures. Where are we going back with the camera here? Alrighty. And then we did The Simpsons. Now we will do these ones here. So there is pretty much the same usual dude. I believe his name is Doug. I could be totally wrong. Well, we'll meet him. Hopefully he won't be camera shy because I want to introduce him and show his table and stuff like that. So he usually has like a big tote, like a big bin, and it's I don't have the bag here. It's a smaller bag, like a smaller birthday style bag, and it's normally whatever you can fit in that bag from one of those totes is $5, and that's a great deal. I get a lot of cool things from him. My daughter loves it, so I figured, let me try to see if I can get a bunch of birthday stuff for her. Got a whole bunch of stuff for her. The bag was overflowing. I don't have any of that stuff here because it's whatever. We'll keep it separate. The bag was overflowing because I, too, was filling it with things like this. God dang lighting is... it turned off. That's why it died again. Whatever. Here she is. She's looking good. There is our Sable. She's nothing special about her except for the pants, maybe? I don't know. I just thought it was cool because throw it in the bag. Why not? Fill it up. There was also this really awesome battle droid in there. The camera, God, it's not very good today. But a battle droid with his gun included. Damage also. Very cool. I used to have a bunch of these as a kid. And then he also had, this was specifically $5. Here is Vinny from the Biker Mice from Mars action figure line and the cartoon and the comic book. He has a broken antenna. That's okay. I'm not going to gripe about it for $5. This is great. I now have Vinny and Throttle, oh my gosh, of the classic figures. So it's really, really awesome. You know what? Now I think we're just going to do zoom-ins. And then this vehicle here is from the Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters line. All three of these cars are. This thing is super sick. It looks like Bumblebee from the Transformers line. They're missing pieces and a little bit broken here and there, but they totally drive. They're functioning. They sit characters. That's the purpose of them. They were also thrown in the bag. Like, I paid $10 for this, her, him, these three vehicles, and this original Slimer. Now, he is dirty, dirty boy. I'm going to clean him up. His fingers are a little mangled. I'm going to sand him down and round him out and just kind of make him look okay. But for $10 and this bag. He had this bag sitting in a bin, and I was like, whoa, how much for that? And he's like, $1. Or no, $2. $2 for this. So I bought this Golden Crisp, not my favorite cereal by any means, but definitely a radical bag, and it fit all my toys in it. So these are sick. Real Ghostbusters toys. Absolutely awesome. There was an Egon, but he was pretty mangled. I could not salvage that one at all. But, and then I also picked up from him, I forgot I snagged these as well. I snagged this Sewer Surfing Mikey. I had this one as a kid. No belt or accessories, but that's okay. For $5, not complaining. And then this awesome looking pizza tossing Leo, which I have the Michelangelo one. He's missing his hand, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm not a purist. I'm just a collector. So got the Leo and the Mikey. If I can see Donnie and Raph, that would be really cool. And that's about it that I got from him. And then one seller underneath his table had this turtle van or party wagon, whatever you want to call it, however you interpret this vehicle. This is the original Playmates 1989-88 original, whatever, van. Like, it is radical. You can tell just by the sound. And if you had this as a kid, you know what I mean by the sound. The plastic is so different from now. It's got the stickers on it, the stink, and the laugh gas. Those were supposed to go on the bombs that came on it, but oh well, I'm not complaining. If a kid put them on, then good for him. It did have the hood piece here, but unfortunately I noticed once I got home that the front part of it was broken, so it doesn't latch on. Oh well. And it is missing, and it's actually inside there, but it is missing the door and the drop plate for them to walk on. I'm not complaining, because when I was a kid, I didn't have this as a perfect run through. It was missing all of this as well. It was missing the top. It was missing the front. It was just an empty shell, pun intended. So the fact that it even has the lid and the spoiler or the scoop is very cool. It can open up. It looks just like the right there, the reissued one. It's just a different plastic, like I said. For $10, I'm very happy boy to have an original Playmates Turtle Van Party Wagon to go over here with my original Playmates Turtles. So very, very cool in my opinion. And then as I was leaving, I think that's it. There was another guy who had a couple of things, and I picked up this Donatello. It was only $2. It's not the best. It's got a screw buried into it, so I can't open up the shell, which kind of sucks. I mean, it's kind of hodgepodge. But for $2, I was like, whatever. He's kind of cool. I like the face, and he can just sit on a shelf and whatever. I like buying turtle crap. So there you go. That has been, plus my bag. Awesome, awesome leather bag. I like this thing a lot. But there are all my pickups from today's toy show, October 5th, 2025. The spooky season continues. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and check out some other videos that I've done. I don't know. There's something there for everybody. And I'm going to keep doing more videos. And there will be night 5 of Thrills and Chills movie reviews will be up here soon. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And we'll see you in the next one.